Welcome to another episode of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, and I'm here to bring you all the latest news in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. It's Thursday, August 20th, 2015, and let's get to it. While Jeremy Buendia might have his hands on the title, that won't be the case for long if Sadik Hadzovic has anything to say about it. Just over a month out from the big dance, the Arnold Classic champion is looking way more impressive than he ever has, even by his own absurd standards. Hadzovic has been getting sharper by the day as we inch closer to the Olympia weekend, and clearly looks to be well on track to surpassing his all-time best. If both Hadzovic and Jeremy Buendia show up at 100%, it'll present an interesting conundrum to the judges, and it might just set the stage for the first real rivalry in men's physique for years to come. If you don't believe in monsters, prepare to have your reality shattered. New photos have surfaced recently of the man-child Dallas McCarver, just over a month out from the Mr. Olympia, allegedly tipping the scales at nearly 290 pounds and looking like something straight out of the Cretaceous period. Unlike many of the younger competitors in the sport these days, McCarver isn't shying away from the Olympia, and when he sets foot on stage, he'll be the youngest competitor by a wide country mile. McCarver's physique is absolutely bursting with potential greatness, but even for the young phenom, this year's Olympia is going to be a tough nut to crack, and if he can come home with the top 10 placing in his pocket, he should consider it the greatest success of his career thus far. After being sidelined and forced to put his competitive plans on hold as a result of a mysterious illness, it looks like Kevin Ofurum is finally finding his way back to good health. Ofurum was forced to withdraw earlier in the year from the Dallas Europa Super Show, and he battled tooth and nail to fight his way up onto the Chicago Pro stage, where he just wasn't able to bring the normal level of Kevin Ofurum craziness that we've all become accustomed to seeing. But thankfully the tides appear to be turning, and Ofurum is on the mend, regaining both his size and his health. And hopefully, if the comeback continues, we'll see him take the stage again at one of the late shows to close out the 2015 season. If you're looking for a dark horse that can come in and upset the lineup at this year's 212 Olympia, you might want to put your money on Bulgarian bodybuilding sensation Dobri Delev. After coming out of nowhere to shock the world with his big win at the Omaha Pro, Delev appears to have gone back to work in a major way. Judging by some recent photos, Delev is going to be hitting the stage at the same level of insane conditioning that we saw in Omaha, combined with some added new muscle as well. And it shouldn't surprise anyone one bit to see Delev taking home a top 10 finish or better when all the smoke finally clears in Las Vegas, Nevada. Dobri Delev won't be the only one headed to Vegas looking to cash in his chips. Tricky Jackson also looks like he's going to be bringing plenty of heat to the stage. By and large, Jackson has had a very good year, and since linking up with coach Trey Hodge, the trickster appears to have sprung some new life into his physique. Jackson is truly one of the sport's consummate professionals, and he approaches his craft with as much respect and diligence as anyone you'll find in the sport. Tricky is a battle-tested veteran of the Olympia stage, and he's made his bones against some of the best in the sport, which is why it shouldn't surprise anyone to see a better, sharper version of Tricky Jackson popping up to battle his way into a top 6 finish. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. Check out ironmaglabs.com today. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.